What's up guys, this is a video on how to put a Gnedby Shelving Unit together. I don't know how that's pronounced properly, but it says it here, Gnedby. I'm not too sure how it's pronounced. So right guys, I've opened the box up. I've got two units. I've got a white unit and I've got a brown unit. And I'm going to put them together. I'll do them one at a time. And they're pretty simple to put together, and I'll show you how to do that. So I've got one here which I've assembled earlier. So it's not a bad unit actually. And this is what it looks like quickly. I'm quite happy with it. I've got no regrets in buying it. It's just the issue about fitting it to the wall, what I'll discuss with you later once we've actually put them together. So right guys, what we're going to do is, like I said, you're going to empty the box out in front of you, put everything together, separate everything, separate the screws. That's what I've done up there. And right, we're going to put it together now. So right, we'll start off with the white one. And what we'll do is we'll pick these plugs up, these wooden doily things, and we'll fit these first. So right, we're going to start from the top. And we're going to fit one in here. The next one's going to be in there. And we'll work our way down to the middle. Then we'll fit two in here. Actually, at this point we'll grab these locking screws and we'll go back to the top. And I'll just grab my Phillips screwdriver. And we might as well put these together while we're here. So there's two on each side. Just tying them up. So right, we'll work our way back to the middle again. And we'll put another two on each on here. We're going to tighten them up. That's alright, we'll work our way down to the bottom. And here we'll fit the wooden dowlies in these ones. Where's my hammer? And finally we're going to put our last four locking screws in. And now we'll tighten them up. So right, that's all them in. The next thing we're gonna do, just make sure everything's in frame. We're gonna get these 3 pieces of wood, and then we're gonna get these locking things, and we're gonna fit them. So right, if you can see that they're open on that side, they've got a little arrow over here, so they need to face that way towards the hole, if you can see the hole on the side. So we'll fit them in, and it's the same for the other side. I'm going to face them that way because the holes are there. So right, we'll do that with all of them. Don't worry if you get them wrong, just put a screwdriver in, you can turn it into the right position. So these are the open position for what them locking screws go into, and then you turn them and lock them into place. So you can still adjust them if you put them in the wrong direction. So right, they're all in. So we're going to grab this piece as well. And we're going to grab these 3 pieces. And we're going to fit them now. So, right, we need a flat screwdriver. So what we'll do is we'll fit these now. So these will go this way. The bottom one will go this way with the white laminate side facing the front. So you can see where the holes are. Basically it goes like that. So we'll fit them in like that. And we'll lock them into place now. So just turn them to the right and they will lock into place. There you go. Next we're going to get this piece here, and we're going to fit that next. So you can see the shortest bit is here, so it'll go this way. And we're going to fit the next 2 pieces now. So again, with this piece, the laminate piece will go to the front. So fit like that, and we're going to lock that into place. And now we're going to go to the front, but this time we're not going to fit this way, we're going to fit it the other way because we don't want to see these locking screw things. So basically it'll go that way around with the laminate side on that side. So that'll fit like that, and we'll have to lock them into place from here. So that's locked into place. So now what we're going to do is we're going to lift this place up, and we're going to line all the plugs and the locking screws into their holes. So line that one up, line that one up. Make sure they're all lined up, push them down. I'm going to check the bottom now. So they're lined up. Let's give that a tap. So we're going to lock them into place from here. We'll go to the middle now. So I don't know if I can get that in view. We're going to lock these ones into place now. So right, they're all locked into place. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to turn it around. So lie it on its front. So now we'll get the white laminate for the back of it. Put that there. Before we put that into place, what we will do is we'll get a pencil. So I'm just going to make sure I get this in. So right, so you can see the middle of here. This is where we want to put the nail in between here. So what we're going to do, we're going to make a mark over here to let us know that that's the middle of that. So once it's covered, we won't know where it is. Same with the middle piece, because we've got to tack some nails in here. And there's no point in guessing where it is. So right, once we've done that, now what we can do is, let me slide that up a bit. What we'll do is we'll get the laminate side, we'll turn it over. Don't know if you can see that, but we're going to slide it in between the grooves. And just slide it all the way up to the top, like that. So just come and check it at the top as well. Make sure it's lined up flush where you need it. Next we're going to grab 6 of these tack nails. And we're going to drive them in now. We need the hammer. Just put that down there. Slide that back a bit. So again, just make sure this is lined up here. It's not sticking up. It doesn't matter if it's slightly down, but... So what we're going to do is we're going to get the nail, and where we've made these marks, we're going to drive a nail in on either side. So this is just going to keep it in its position and stop it sliding down. Again, another one here. Now we're going to work our way to the middle. So right, we're going to work our way to the middle again, like I said. Put them screws down. So right, we're going to get another 2 screws so you can see where my lines are on either side. Again, we're going to line it up because that's telling us that's the middle of that. And finally the last 2 tack nails at the bottom. So again, line it up to where the line is. So right, that's done. Next thing we need to do is turn it over, like so. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab these. We're going to start fitting these into place. So just put them down there. So you can see these. There's a thicker end and a thinner end. So the thinner end goes into the holes. So we're going to put them into the first hole. One at the front, one at the back. Same with the other side. Then every fifth one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to place another one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're just leaving a gap of 4 in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll fit the ones in the back now as well. Some of them go in very easily, and some of them are a bit awkward, but it's just one of them. Right, we're nearly there, guys. So this is the bottom section done. So the same thing again, we're going to put these in. Some spare holes there. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5's the lucky number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right, we're going to do the ones on the other side. So right, we're about to fit the shelves now, but before we fit the shelves, we're gonna fit this bracket first. So this bracket, I'm just gonna grab my phone so I'll make sure everything's in view. So this bracket's to keep it attached to the wall. Keep it to the wall, so basically what it does is it stops it tipping forward and falling forward basically. So to attach that bracket, what we need to do is put the longest bit on the back of it, like so. Let's push this down a bit actually. So I've got a bit more space. So right, let's see if I can get this in now. So we'll attach this in the middle like so. I need my punch. One of these things is a bit dodgy. Might be alright now. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to get that little screw and the washer. We're going to put it through. We're going to place the bracket like this, and then before we screw it in, we're going to make a little hole so we can help us drive the screw in. So as you can see there, I made a hole and I've got the wrong screwdriver. What the hell? Right, let's get the screwdriver. Now we're going to screw this screw into the bracket, I mean into the top of the shelving unit. So now simply when you've got it attached to the wall, you'll slide that back towards the wall. I've tightened it up a bit because I didn't want it scraping against the wall when I put it there. So basically you'll slide that against the wall, you'll make a mark on the wall. You'll move this out of the way, you'll drill a hole, you'll put a plug in, you'll put this back against the wall, you'll tighten this side up, and then you'll put a screw in here and tighten that up. Vice versa, whichever. You can tighten this one up first, and then that one, or that one, whichever. Right. So right, that's that together. Now we're going to put the shelves in, which are pretty simple. So here's the shelves, just slide them across. Laminate side facing the front, simply put them in like that. So there you go. So right, they're giving us a spare washer. Where am I gonna, right, that's it. So they're giving us a washer, that's basically for the top to screw into the wall through the screw. And they're giving us a couple of these, and what these are for is if you're sticking this in between a couple of units and they fit perfectly, somehow they fit perfectly, what you can do is attach them all together. So what you'll do with these is basically, you see these holes at the top here, you'll fit one in here like so, and you'll drive the other one into the cupboard next to it, and that'll keep it together. So you'll hammer that in, but you understand the theory of it. But that's what they are for. Right, back to the last few shelves. Oh, so you're not going to play silly buggers with me. So right guys, that's all the shelves in. And I'll stand that up now. So I'll just put that against the wall here for the time being. Just make sure it doesn't slide down and smash up. Right, we're going to put the brown one together now. If you want to stick around and watch me put the brown one together, by all means stick around. But once I put the brown one together, I want to have a chat about what's the best way to fit these against the wall. So right, let's put the brown one together quickly. We'll slide that to the middle. Phillips screwdriver. We're going to grab all these and we're going to grab the plugs. Put them down there. Grab my phone. Make sure you lot can see everything. So we're going to put the plugs in first. That one don't want to go in. We'll get our hammer. Now we'll put these locking screws in. Right, we'll get our Phillips screwdriver and we'll tighten these up. Right, we'll work our way to the middle now. We'll get the hammer, just in case we need it. We'll put the locking screws in again. I'm going to tighten them up. Right, we'll get to the top now. Put the wooden dowlies in. Looks like we've got a spare one. We'll put the locking screws in. And now we're going to tighten them up in a minute. It's flipping warm next to this radiator. Right, so they're in now. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna come back over here, and now we're gonna get these circle things again, and we're gonna put them back in again. Again, we're gonna have the we're gonna have them pointing this way out. There is a little tiny arrow there, if you can see it, which I very much doubt. But yeah, you'll have the open end, which is this end over here, and this is the closed end, but this is the open end. You want that facing towards the hole. So on this side, the holes are on that side, so we'll face them this way. Right, we're going to bang them in quick time. Right, now we're going to grab these 3 pieces plus this little piece. We're going to need the other screwdriver, the flat screwdriver for this. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the laminate side again facing the front, which is this side, and we're going to line the holes up. So this is going to be on the bottom so it can't be seen, and we're going to lock these into place. Now we're going to fit this piece. The shortest hole is there, so that'll go there. So it's going to go that way, but we won't put it that way because we don't want to see that bit at the front. That's in. So right, we're going to get the other 2 pieces, and we will fit them in the middle and the top now. So the laminate piece is there, we'll put this in the middle. We're going to lock these into place. Right, we're going to work our way to the top. Laminate piece again, we're going to have that to the top, but this time we're going to put the locking mechanisms towards the top so you can't see them. So there, and we're going to lock them into place. See if I get that into picture. So we'll lock these. That's that. Right, we're going to put the other side back on now. We're going to line that piece up there with that one, then the middle one, the one at the end. We'll drop it down. We'll make sure everything's lined up here. Give that a little tap. That's it. And then finally the bottom piece. It's a bit more solid, this one. Right, we'll lock it into place now. So work our way to the middle. Don't know if that's coming in frame actually, but you're just tightening them up. I think you know what I'm doing. Now finally we do the top piece. So right, that's all them pieces together. So right, we're going to lay it down and we're going to slide the laminate in now. And then we'll nail them in. So to put this in, we'll simply slide it in. You can see it's in between the grooves. All you do is put it in between and simply slide it up. Like so. The next thing we need is these screws, these tacking nails. So there should be 6 of these. I think they're giving us 7 in this one. 2, 4, 6, 7. So right, they're giving us 7. We'll use 6. So right, we'll start from the top again. Forgot to make the pencil lines. We'll get the pencil. Make a line there. Line in the middle. So we'll slide that back up. So right, back to the top again. So right, we're going to put the first one in. Right. So we'll do the middle one now. So why you line it up in the middle is if it's too close to either side, it can split the wood. So this is why we make sure it's in the middle and make sure you drive it straight. Don't drive it at an angle that way or that way, because again it'll split the wood and it will not look like a good finish. So right, finally the last 2 in the bottom. We'll put that one here. So right, that's the back of it together. We will put the bracket on next. So we need one washer, one bracket and one screw. So we're going to turn this back round again. We'll lie it on this side. We'll grab the bracket, Phillips screwdriver. So now we're going to connect this up again. This bracket can go anywhere in the middle. I need to go and get the punch again. So we'll make a hole right there. So the reason we're making a hole is it's just easier to screw the screw in if it's got a hole there. It just goes in much easier instead of sliding around. So right, that's the bracket ticked off the list. That's where we'll put the final pieces on now. That's the shelving plugs. So we'll do that now. We'll start from the bottom. Put one on either side. Like I said before, it's every 5. These seem to be a lot tighter for everything. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have got a little bit of a leeway to adjust the shelves and make them bigger, but there's only one spare hole. So one shelf can be slightly bigger or smaller in between, depending on where you need that. So get the other ones in quick. Whoa. That was a bit tight. I hope I don't have to take that out, because that would be hard work. These seem to be a lot tighter on the brown ones than the other white ones. That one's not too bad. work our way up. Bring the hammer with us just in case. One, two, three, four, five. I wouldn't like to take these ones out at all. That wasn't too bad. I think they're all in proper. So right, we will put the final pieces in which are the shelves. And you can see what they look like next to each other. So again, laminate side. Could have took the profile out a little bit more on this one here. Still be okay. I might carve some of them out afterwards, just to place them a bit better. So right, we'll stand that up. Put that phone down. Alright, I'll put that next to this one, so you can see what it looks like. So right, there you go guys. So that's what they look like next to each other. So they're the white ones and they're the brown ones. So to attach them to the wall, what I wanted to speak about, what you're supposed to do is grab them like this. I'll see if I can get the bottom in. I need to adjust the camera a bit. So right, so you're supposed to slide them towards the wall, like so, and you can see where the skirting board is, and it's not level, but you'd have to pull the bracket out and hold it like that in between, so it would have a gap in between the wall. So I want to connect this flush personally myself. I'm just going to put that in there. So what I was thinking is, with the bracket on the top, could lift it up and fit it like this, if you can see that against the wall, and that leaves it completely flush, and you can screw the bracket at the top and connect it to the wall, and it should stay there. But the only issue is the bottom. So it should be fine like that, but the bottom we'd have to connect a couple of brackets very similar to what we've got and attach them to the bottom to connect to the skirting board. So what you'd do is you'd get an L bracket and it'd go against this side and against the skirting board, and you'd screw it in onto this side here. Obviously in advance you'd screw them here, and then from underneath you use a little screwdriver and you drive it into the skirting board, so that would hold it onto the skirting board. But like I said, that's the only way I can see you can get a clean flush finish on these. But yeah, I do like them. They are a good little organiser to keep your little bits and pieces together. I do like them. I can keep my Ferrari keys in here, my Lambo keys there. I'm only messing, but yeah. So right guys, this is a quick, well, it was meant to be a quick video, but I've been going on a bit. But this is how you put your, what's it called again? Gnedby Shelving Unit. So that's what it looks like. They're not very big, but they're good enough. Where's my tape measure? So before I go, I'll give you a little measurement of how big the shelves are in between. So you've got about 18 centimeters here, which is just less than 6.5 inches in length, and in height we have just less than 15 centimeters, which is less than 6 inches, and the depth is 15.5 centimeters, just a little over 6 inches. But like I said, they're still good. You can put your DVDs in them and your CDs or your games, or like I said, any bits and pieces. If you're a girl, you can put your makeup and stuff in it. So right guys, I hope this helps somebody out who's thinking about buying one for themselves, or somebody who's thinking about putting one together and needs help putting it together. So right guys, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Bye.